The New York Post is reporting that Tyler Perry and Byron Allen both have made multi-billion dollar offers to buy BET, and Paramount, the parent company of BET, has turned down both of them. Byron Allen's bid was reportedly almost $3 billion, 2.7 to be exact. Let's talk about it, what it means, whether BET will even get sold, and what the selling of BET even means after the bumper statement. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on JeffLightsYJr, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and notification bell because we upload all the time. Now, the New York Post is reporting that Tyler Perry and Byron Allen's bids for BET have been rejected as of now. Now, anything can happen, but as of now, their bids to buy the cable network have been turned down, and what it means for HBCU sports, because that's part of what this conversation is going to be about. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the New York Post article. They mainly want to talk about Tyler Perry because his name was the one directly associated with buying BT. Most people were even congratulating him for buying BT, but then they also mentioned Byron Allen and his monster of an offer to buy the cable network. It says Tyler Perry's final bid for BT falls short of the $3 billion asking price, according to sources. This is an exclusive from the New York Post. Now, if you have been following this channel, you know we went over the original Tyler Perry buying BET thing, and we talked about how Paramount wants $3 billion for BET. BET is not worth $3 billion. Paramount paid, back when they were at Viacom, paid $2.7 billion for BET back in 2000, and so they want $3 billion for a network that's valued right now around $325 million. But both Tyler Perry and Byron Allen both were willing to put up multiple billions, just not the three. Let's read. It says the media creator has offered $2 billion for BET Group. Now, for those of you who don't know what BET Group is, it is BET, but it's also BET Plus and VH1. It's also BET's like subsidiaries like BET Jams, BET Soul, BET Hip Hop, a bunch of those. But the big three is BET Plus, BET, and VH1, whose properties include BET and VH1, along with the BET Plus streaming service, to meet Paramount's final bidding deadline last week, according to insiders. It goes on to say, quote, "I've heard he's at 2 or under 2. A source close to the situation told the Post the underwhelming bid from the front runner Perry, who already owns 25% of stake in BET Plus and has private equity backing his offer, further raises doubt as to whether BET will get sold at all. That's despite the fact that Paramount is desperate to unload BET along with its other legacy assets, including the Simon & Schuster publishing house, according to sources briefed on the negotiations. Now, goes on to say, on one hand, Perry's lowball, they keep calling him a lowball offer. This is a lowball to them. $2 billion ain't nobody lowball nothing, especially from a black man. Say what you want about Tyler Perry, and I have not always been flattering of Tyler Perry, but $2 billion from a black man, that's a big deal. Lowball, $2 billion from anybody is a big deal, let alone a black man in America. Continue on. Leaves the door open for another suitor. The comedian turned media mogul Byron Allen, who put a bid in of roughly $2.7 billion, according to one source close to the auction. It goes on to say, nevertheless, it's not clear whether Allen, who has amassed a media empire that includes the Weather Channel, currently has enough financing to complete the deal, multiple sources said. Paramount's asking price amounts to roughly 10 times the BET's current $320 million in I don't even know how to EBITDA or earnings before interest, taxes, and depreciation. Sources said, but BT Group's future profits are at risk as cord cutting continues to hammer the ranks of U.S. cable subscribers. Exactly. So that is why neither one of them should pay $3 billion. But it looks as if Byron has offered 2.7. Tyler Perry has offered $2 billion. And Paramount is being a-holes about selling a black-owned or a black media company to one of the two black men, which is absurd to me, right? It's just quite frankly absurd. So what does this mean for HBCU sports, right? Because we all clamor, well, not we, a lot of us all clamor for the days of HBCU sports being back on BT. And with Byron Allen, that is a real possibility. That's not to say it's not a possibility under Tyler Perry. We just don't see it right now, right? Like we don't see the clear connection that Tyler Perry would have any type of interest of bringing HBCU sports back to BT, whereas Byron clearly has a vested interest in HBCU sports and seeing it thrive, right? With his platform that he now owns, he acquired an HBCU Go and also playing Black college football on the Grio, his Grio channel, which was once the Black News channel. So, what does this mean? Well, later in the article, I didn't read it, but later it says that Paramount, as of now, has said no to both offers, but they will contemplate the offers over the next few days, and maybe things will change over the next week or so. But as of now, they're turning down these offers. It's unfortunate because I would love to see BT in the hands of a black man or of black people over a black media group, and would love to see what it would be like if it lands in the hands of someone like Byron Allen. Someone who obviously, like I said, has vested interest in HBCU sports. You see what HBCU Go has done. They've been able to collaborate with the SWAC, a 10-year deal with the SWAC. Now they're doing stuff with the MEAC, right? In negotiations with the MEAC. They're now doing games for the CIAA, right? So all of that is growing, but they need more platforms to put the games. And if you're able to acquire a BET, you can have a game on BET. You can have a game on BET Plus. You can have a game on HBCU Go or two games on HBCU Go and then another game on the Grio. And now you have multiple ways to watch your favorite school. You have multiple ways to watch your favorite program. You have multiple ways to support your favorite team, your favorite coach, your favorite players, your son, your cousin, them, your grandmama, them. All of them can watch the games. And that would be awesome, especially if you're able to just turn it on in Louisville. It's channel 49 and cut on BT and watch Southern versus Jackson State and watch I don't know, Tuskegee versus Alabama A&M and watch, the Magic City Classic or whatever, right? That would be awesome. And then having the thing that BET also does when it comes to media rights as well is having linear, even though linear cable, you see people are continue to cut cords, linear cable in a lot of people's mind just validates. It's more of a validity type of thing. And I think it's easier to get bigger corporate sponsors with the linear channel as opposed to just an all streaming channel, because streaming platforms aren't the best. I don't want to get into the weeds of, cable deals and money and all that stuff, but a lot of these streaming platforms are losing money hand over fist each and every single year, whether it's the Peacock, whether it's, I don't know, Disney Plus. A lot of these streaming platforms are losing money. Now, you have to be in the streaming game because that's where everybody's at. You got to meet the people where they are. But a lot of these things are losing money. And so to have a linear cable network in the hands of a black man, specifically Byron Allen, who supports black college athletics, because athletics is what brings in a lot of money specifically on TV, that is valuable. And a lot of corporate sponsors will get behind that, and they will pay a lot of money to be on linear television, especially if you can show the eyeballs, especially if I can get 1 million people a week to watch a football game, or 2 million people a week, or whatever the number could be, if you're able to acquire BET. And then, I don't know, I just seen Disney or ABC Disney, whoever, just re-upped with the Celebration Bowl, as they should. That was smart. But maybe if you acquire a BET, maybe you get into the rights, the bidding rights. You start a little bidding war to be able to broadcast the Celebration Bowl, to be able to broadcast the MEAC SWAC Challenge. Yeah, those are occupied by Disney, and they just re-up the contract, as they should. Smart investment. But if you get BET in the bidding war, you up the price. And that means everybody wins, because more money goes to these schools, more money goes to these programs, more money goes back into your HBCUs. So I'm rooting for Byron to win this thing. It wouldn't matter. I mean, Tyler can do something similar. Tyler Perry, that's not to say if he wins, he won't be able to do something exactly the same. It's just there's not a track record there. And that's why I'm more in the camp of I'm hoping Byron Allen, especially if he has a higher bid anyway, to win this thing and to see what he does with this thing, having a linear network under his belt with a name like BET. I don't know, something to think about. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. As of now, his $2.7 billion offer has been turned down, but maybe, just maybe, they go back to the drawing board and he still is able to acquire BET, either Byron Allen or even possibly Tyler Perry. My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload all the time. Thank you guys for tuning in. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7, on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I'll see you next time. Peace.